Everything connected. All right, live stream is up and running. Hello. All right. I'm gonna send this into chats. No, all my chat. I can't send it into chats because I'm up on the stream, and I don't need my chats like showing up, like opened up. So yeah, if you want to drop it into, would be fabulous. All right. All right. How is everybody doing on this fine Sunday evening? I've been arguing with idiots. No. Those that think that Grok is the one true God, apparently. Clearly. So, I mean, Google has their own AI, and it's more accurate than Grok is. I mean, it is left leaning, but when it comes to just facts, much more accurate. So I'm gonna kind of like lead things off because I think it's a hot topic. The Mitch McConnell picture. The Mitch McConnell picture. Everyone and their mother is saying that it's AI. And they're trying to say things like the newspaper. Clearly, the newspaper. That's an old paper. That paper's from April. Or this picture's from 2023, 2024. No, it's not. That's today's paper. That is the sports page of the Washington Post. And so, like, I mean, the things that they're trying to like prove that it's fake. One's the paper. They're trying to say that like AI made up the words. No, you can actually like connect them size-wise and spacing to the actual paper. And then like someone asked like underneath his index finger on the paper, it looks like extra white. And they're like, is that super glue on his finger? Dude, it's the light reflecting from the window. And if you expect the paper to be perfectly readable, you have no understanding on how camera focusing works. If you're focusing on the background, things in the foreground are going to be blurry. If you're focusing on the foreground, things in the background are going to be blurry. It's kind of how it works. Or a nurse. Hey, nurse, can you take this picture for us? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to throw this up in the jumbo so that it's visible for you guys as well. This is the Sunday paper. It's the Sunday Washington Post. That Noskova claims title in all check showdown on the right-hand side of the paper matches up perfectly. The B and the little numbers that are really hard to see on, that are directly above the Noskova claims, but above the thick black line, that also is in the picture. If you look at it, you can find those things in the picture of Mitch McConnell. And then let's talk about what Grok is seeing. Hold on. Let's see. Grok says it's AI. Let's just see what shows up. I want to find someone that's actually talked to Grok and it's giving the reference. Breaking 911, which is the one that's gotten... Okay, here we go. Hey, Grok, is this an actual photo or AI? Okay. So, I'm gonna throw this up in the jumbo too. It says this one is AI generated. It carries a detectable synth ID watermark OpenAI tool, plus visual inconsistencies in details like lighting, proportions, and objects. Fact checkers, Cincinnati Enquirer, Snopes, confirm it's fake. McConnell's office released no such photo. He's been hospitalized since mid-June with minimal office official updates. Hey, the Cincinnati Enquirer and Snopes is a completely different picture. So let's go to Snopes and we'll just look up McConnell. Okay. The most recent thing from Snopes is 2 days ago. I'm even going to snip this for you guys. And I'm going to put it down in the purple pill. Okay, so the most recent picture's from 2 days ago. And it's a fact of life picture with a newspaper. It's not even real. Like it's not it. Okay. 4 days ago, fake Mitch McConnell hospital image spreads. This one is showing him on life support. I think this one surfaced like Sunday last week. I mean, it might have been Wednesday. I can't remember if it was during our space or if it was during Southern space. But it surfaced this week and it's not real. Okay. But like they're just trying to go off of Grok. Like Grok says it's fake. Grok says it's fake. Grok says it's AI. Grok. Grok is not 100% accurate. No AI is 100% accurate. It's because, and also calling it AI is a misnomer, right? It's an LLM, language model, and it aggregates information and spits it out. When you have thousands of people talking to it about this picture and posting about it being fake, it's fake. Now Grok's confused because one of Grok's primary sources is X. Exactly. Like I'm gonna pull it up and I'll put it up in the jumbo for you guys, but I gotta find All right. It'll take a moment to come up in the jumbo. So this was on Nick Sorter's post. Person asked, Grok, can you determine the age of this photo or approximately when it was taken? Grok says, this photo appears to be AI generated, not a real shot taken at any specific time. It started circulating around July 9th through 10th, 2026. It's the 12th, guys. This picture didn't show up till today. It was flagged by OpenAI's verifier plus synth ID watermark plus visual errors noted by multiple outlets. No authentic hospital photo from McConnell's office matches it. I said, wrong image, Grok. This isn't the life support hospital picture. Grok says, sorry for the mix-up. I must have pulled the wrong photo from the thread. Which specific life support hospital picture are you referring to? Drop the correct one or a link, and I'll analyze it right away. So I replied with the picture from today. I said, this is the photo we're talking about. It's not AI generated according to OpenAI and Gemini. Grok says, thanks for the photo. Reviewed it closely. This looks like a genuine shot of Senator Mitch McConnell and Elaine Chao. Natural skin tone, lighting, hands, and details show no obvious AI artifacts. Lines with OpenAI and Gemini. The office statement confirms rehab after fall plus mild pneumonia. Not life support equipment here. Appreciate the clarification on the right image. This was almost 3 hours ago. But now Grok is super confused. I even got it to contradict itself in replies with somebody else. Because it was saying it was fake, and I said, but you told me it was real here. It said, no, I said, it looks like it's real, but, and then it goes on to tell me it's fake. I did break Grok. Well, Grok has kind of just always been broken. So, Grok is great if you want to write script, programming language, that kind of thing. If you want to generate images, it does great if you're not going for specific people. Or if you're just not very specific in general, because making that one-legged squirrel for Sippy took me forever and I couldn't use Grok to do it. I had to use a different one because it just would not make him have 3 legs. And then when Sippy was trying to animate it with Grok, it kept growing his leg back. So, I mean, it's just crazy to me that all these people are trying to like bring up these I think it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. But no one's ever been able to actually substantiate that it's fake, other than Grok says. Grok says, Grok says, Grok says. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if some like if the focus was more on why did it take them 4 weeks to put out this picture and statement, if he just had a fall where he got knocked unconscious, but he has no concussion, no broken bones, no cardiac arrest, no heart attack, no stroke, none of these like major things. He developed some mild pneumonia, but he's old. It fucking happens. Even in a hospital, you know, catch these things, right? Yeah, exactly. So the focus should be, yeah, why did it take 4 weeks to put out a statement that he's fine? That needs to be the focus. And it's ridiculous to me that it's not the focus. Uh, I didn't find one. I didn't find one on Facebook. Okay, because I looked like about an hour ago probably, and I didn't see anything. His press office has already put out a statement on Lindsey Graham. Yeah. Here, I'll pull it up. Oh, where is his freaking press office link? Yeah, here we go. Put up in the space. So this was posted almost 2 hours ago. Lindsey Graham was a good friend and a great American, and I was shocked and saddened by his passing. His constituents and colleagues have counted on his straight talk, conviction, and boundless appetite for a worthy fight. Senate will miss him, and Elaine and I are keeping his family in my prayers. Yeah. So apparently Elaine's not praying, just he is. Elaine and I are keeping his family in my prayers and not our prayers. So, like, it wouldn't make sense for his statement on his own health to also include talking about Lindsey Graham because that statement is about his health, right? Yeah, it's a ridiculously long period of time for something apparently minor. Where did it go? I see when I was bouncing around, I lost a post that I wanted because it talks about um the rehabs that they have. Just gonna search some keywords. Here we go. All right, throwing it up in the jumbo. So this is from Adam Cochran. They messed up in their proof of life and showed McConnell's condition is more serious. McConnell claims after 4 weeks in the hospital, he's now in a rehab center for a quote-unquote small fall. Capitol Police Detail is still at GE Hospital. The hospital itself has most of its rehab clinics across the street and only 2 core ones on site: advanced heart failure therapy and acute rehab. The acute rehab center is only 19 beds, and for the most serious conditions for patients needing around-the-clock therapy and support. So they treat brain injury, arthritis, multiple trauma, stroke, spinal cord injury, neurological disorders, amputation, orthopedic injuries. Orthopedic injury. He could have like a strained ligament. And that's why he's rehabbing. That doesn't I mean, knowing which side he's in, I mean, that doesn't mean that the because it's like it's like a specialized um like center like that. It doesn't mean that they would move him to that one. They could just as easily have the rehab doctors or nurses come to him if it's more secure in the main hospital. Yeah. And with the clinic being right across the street, it's not like the nurse or doctor has to, take the bus or drive. They literally can just walk across the fucking street and give him his rehab. But the question remains here. If he's been in there for 4 weeks and he needs rehab, how can it not be something bigger? Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at is like they're just trying to shut us up. But now instead of talking about, what is the truth of his condition, everybody's focused on this fucking AI photo. Yeah. It is more likely that it is real than fake. Yes, there's a preliminary. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it wasn't just any like blood vessel, it was his aorta. It was aortic dissection or dissection due to yeah. So aortic dissection due to arteriosclerotic cardiovascular disease. So it's an injury to the innermost layer of the aorta that allows blood flow between the layers of the aortic wall, forcing the layers apart. And he was like 21 when his dad died. While he was in Ukraine in a Ukrainian drone facility that was blown up the next day. You guys did know that, right? Yeah, literally, the drone facility that he was in the day before got blown up. Aortic dissection, DISS, dissection. But yeah, I mean, no, he was not asleep because he was on the phone with, I can't remember who it was that he was on the phone with. I don't know if it was a staffer or a family member. They were on the way to his house. So he told him his chest hurt. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, he was wheeled out on a stretcher. They had a Lucas device on him, which is an automatic CPR machine. That is something that Mitch McConnell did not have on him when he was wheeled out, by the way. He did not have a CPR device attached. Well, and why does the dispatch call mention cardiac arrest and CPR? If he's just unconscious and you've got a pulse, you don't do CPR. So I don't know. There's a lot of questions. Yeah, I mean, transparency is important, and I don't know. It's also interesting to me that you have Lindsey Graham on the phone with Trump, what, 2 hours before he died? 2 hours ish? And he's talking about, well, we're about to get the SAVE Act passed. But now we don't have him. And Turtle Man is stuck in rehab for God knows why. I don't know. There's a whole lot of fuckery going on. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Nope, he voted against it. Yeah. Yep, he argued that the bill would effectively federalize elections. A move he stated contradicts long-held Republican principles favoring state control over election administration. Yeah, and then 4 Republicans who voted against the measure alongside was Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski, Tom Tillis, and then McConnell. That's the thing is, like, our Senate is not cohesive. Our House is way more cohesive. They're still shit, but they're actually getting things done. And then everything that they pass gets stalled out in the Senate. So, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. And then Iran is trying to take credit for Lindsey Graham's death. Yes. Yeah, there was like this Iranian guy who does like Lego AI videos for essentially for Iranian state media. And he did one of Lindsey Graham dying. And there's been like references to like Laura Loomer being next. And let's see if I can find it. Yeah. Um, so I put the video up in the jumbo, but I'm gonna drop it in the pill as well, just so it stays. Because the stuff that goes in the jumbo does not persist. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Here. There's a specific part of the clip of the video. I'm gonna take a little screen grab of it so you can see. So the video that I'm talking about, I'm also putting this down in the purple pill. It's the nurse or EMT that's on in the ambulance in this Lego video has this checklist, and they check off Lindsay, and then the next name on the list is Laura. Right? Yeah, I mean, she's ethnically Jewish. I don't know. Yeah, Loomer, Ben Shapiro. Obviously, Trump's on their radar. Probably. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up Lindsey Graham's page. No. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, so this is going up in the jumbo as well. I'm gonna start cleaning up the jumbo as well. Um, so Lindsey Graham posted this July 6th. At least they used a good photo of me. Judge me by my enemies. So it's the like protest signs, and it's got like Ben Shapiro. There's a video that open source Intel posted, and it's got multiple people. So yeah, I mean, no, it's not grounds for declaring war, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, they've I mean, Congress is still the only ones that can declare war. Did you see that Trump says he has like a contingency for if Iran does succeeds in assassinating him? No. Yeah. 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 Well, he would. Well, so I'm gonna read this to you guys. So he posted this on Friday night on Truth Social. 1,000 missiles are locked and loaded and aimed at the Islamic Republic of Iran, with thousands of more to immediately follow should the Iranian government act on its threat, pronounced in many corners of the globe, to assassinate or attempt to assassinate the sitting president of the United States of America. In this case, me. Orders have already been given. Who's peeing? They might have been just filling a water cup or water bottle. Could have been anything, but it sounded like peeing. To assassinate. Sure. To assassinate or attempt to assassinate the sitting president of the United States of America. Maybe. Okay. Orders have already been given, and the U.S. military is ready, willing, and able for a 1-year period of time, subject to extension, to completely decimate and destroy all areas of Iran. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump. Yeah, he's making fun of them. It is. But yeah, for like 1-year period of time to completely decimate and destroy all areas of Iran. So they're standing orders. I mean, Barron has to be in charge of his social media. He really does. Yeah, get to the podcasters. That's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Just the sound of spurting as it goes to the tube. That was really gross. Oh man. But yeah, we're also bombing the shit out of Iran right now. I'm yeah, just glass of the country, call it a day. I mean, it doesn't have to be the whole country. Just glass everywhere that, they have oil stuff or they have government buildings. Just, we don't On Wednesday night, we had 3 Apache helicopters fly over our house at about 900 feet. It was like 11:15 at night. Yeah, like it sounded like they were in the fucking house. Oh no, they one of them was broadcasting. The other two were not. But I went out on my back deck and I literally saw them. I knew there were 3. Yeah, because like I'm between JBLM and um the Navy base in Everett. I can never remember the name of it. And then there's other smaller bases on the San Juan Islands in Washington. Um, and a lot of like outward, like large transports don't go from JBLM. For those that are not familiar with what JBLM is, it's Joint Base Lewis McChord. It used to be Army Base Lewis and um, Air Base McChord, and because they're so close together, they just combined them into one base. So it's Joint Base Lewis McChord. So they don't do a lot of their cross country transportations out of that base. They go they go up to the smaller installations and then they go from there. So it could have been possible that they were getting ready for a transport, or it could have just been training. No idea. But 900 feet is really fucking low to be going over a residential area anyway. I mean, yeah, it was cool as shit. Yeah, my dad was a Coast Guard pilot. He flew H-60 Jayhawk helicopters. Um, that was after he flew C-130s and Falcon jets. His last duty station moved from planes to helicopters. Um, but yeah, he was a pilot for over 20 years. Um, so he would fly and like he would call my mom before he was going to fly because he got out in the late 90s. So he'd call my mom at home before he was set to go out and fly. And he'd say, "Hey, make sure the kids are out back to wave as I go by." And so we would go into the back. We had like 2.5 acres, so we had like a 2-acre field in the back. So we'd have to go stand out in the field to wave at my dad as he hovered over in the helicopter. So, we were dragged out there like 2, 3 times a week. And, my brother and I just like limply wave, like, "Hi, Dad." My mom's all enthusiastically waving at him. Yeah. 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 The most, oh, go ahead, finish, Joe. Oh, no worries. The yes. Yeah, that's the thing is when you're doing missions that are anywhere around the Arctic, it is extremely dangerous. That's that was my dad's most dangerous duty station. We were in Kodiak, Alaska. So he had many, 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 many flights out into the Bering Sea. Yeah, it looks like so they called it the Chrome Dome. Is that accurate? 61 to 68. Nuclear armed B-52 bombers and RB-47s to be the most common. Let's see. Oh, nope. The SB-71 Blackbird conducted high-altitude recon missions over the Arctic Circle, particularly in the Barents Sea and off the coast of Murmansk. Just an engineer. You know, Sippy would be really offended right now, by the way, because he's an engineer. He makes candy bars. So I have to know when the machine is messing up and it's squirting Hershey chocolate everywhere, do they call it the Hershey squirts? You need to ask him that. Uh, I mean, it seems like a very good question. Stuff that doesn't pass quality control but still fine. Damn. Damn. You're getting gypped over here. All right. Well, we have lots of other stuff we can talk about. What about, did everybody hear about Ro Khanna getting detained by the IDF? Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's referring to them as, yeah. So, yeah, he was detained by Israeli settlers for over an hour while visiting the West Bank. Right? It's possible. That he's gay? Yep. No, didn't he hasn't he completed, like, 20 feet? Jeez. Oh, jeez. Is it for sale? Gone into their pockets, they don't care. because Biden wasn't actually actively as president. He was a vegetable. Yeah. Oh, my understanding is that the earliest investigation is spring of 2024, because it was, they were essentially caught in a like caught as like collateral damage for the other investigation that they were doing with the wiretapping, or not the wiretapping, but the woman wearing a wire. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mhm. Mhm. Be Well, I mean, that's a First Amendment violation, that's freedom of the press. It's true. Well, I mean, it is though, because there's nothing in the First Amendment that says that you have to work for a news company. That's okay, Joseph. That's okay. Ah, Appreciate you, Joseph. All right. Anyone else have a topic they want to talk about? Okay. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. He claimed he knew nothing about his team planning a meeting with Iran's UN ambassador. They have goats?
It takes a lot to be charged with that. I'll tell you that much.
Using a lot of words. Let's be honest.
No, I just think that the mayor there is just gay. I'm sticking with that.
I mean, I'm kind of like with what Truth said. Like, what is a mayor of New York City? I get it. You're a big international quote city of the world, whatever. But like, meeting with Iranian UN officials, seriously? Like, I don't know if he's on a major power trip.
It can't be a mayor's job. It can't be.
Right.
Isn't there something? Go ahead, Joseph.
I'm probably going to say the same thing you were, Bobby. They have a liaison office in the city of New York because of having the World, not Trade Center, the World, all the diplomats there that they sit around the table and say they can vote on this and vote on that. Come on, help me.
Embassy?
Somebody. What's that?
An embassy?
Not just the embassy. They have all the ambassadors there from all around the world that sit in the big tall building.
Yeah,
it's
the UN.
The UN, United Nations. Thank you. I'm telling you guys, I hit the morphine button halfway through California. The United Nations is there in New York, and you can fact check this. The actual mayor's office in New York has a liaison to the United Nations for diplomatic affairs. Okay, and that's been going on since way back when. Geez, my keys, 1972, 1970. So that's why. But yes, the mayor should have known, and no, she doesn't have any authority, and she's supposed to run everything by the State Department before she does it, and none of that happened.
Call him a
I like how you calling him a she. He's probably
No,
right. He might not have a dick.
he definitely doesn't.
Interesting.
Yeah, goats.
There's tons of examples of the mayor there. With the Muslim world, and speaks up aggressively against when crimes or whatever against Muslims, but when it comes to like the Jewish faith, whatever, very generic responses that you get from him. I mean, you could tell where his you could tell where his loyalties lie, really.
Oh, easily.
Multiple
How with America?
churches burnt down in New York City recently too.
Yeah, that's why that was one of them. Like there wasn't much for them. If I remember the video right, it's like burn down buildings bad, pretty much. Not much more than that. And I can't even remember what you said. But he's just a POS.
Sounds like we're all in agreement on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the crazy UFO pictures now.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was new. Was there new pictures?
They dropped on Friday.
I certainly missed it.
Sippy was posting about them.
I'm not really on X. I usually get on towards the evening, see who's having the space. Usually it's Southerns or land space. And then every so often I see yours and Sippy's space pop up.
All right, I just put 2 up in the jumbo.
The pig UFO.
So one's like this starburst, and the other is, yeah, it looks like a pig riding on a drone. Just they're weird.
The starburst one is like strange, but I don't know. It's probably explainable because it's on thermal, so like it could just be like weird heat signature. I have no idea how to rationalize the like crazy mecha one.
The pig.
I think Chris Christie pig.
Does it not look like a pig,
Yeah.
like riding on a drone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to make of it, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna mess with it with AI. Oh yeah, there you go. It's like a pig Death Star. The replies to it. I don't know. It's weird.
I think, you know what else is weird about the UFO situation is that all these hierarchy Christians, which, I've always said my faith, I do believe in God and all that. So I'm not mocking the Bible, but these Christians, these hierarchy Christians got together and came to an agreement that these are demons that are visiting us. And this was like immediately after Trump announced that he was releasing the UFO files and or UFO files. And I just think that's just dishonest, really. And you're going to tell everybody that our religion's right, and the demons are in the air, flying over your head.
Demons are everywhere.
It looks like one of those Rorschach. I'm probably not saying that right, but like the
Rorschach.
psychological test. Yes, thank you. Where they tell you to look at like the blob and like what is this?
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Does look like a Rorschach test. And I see a pig flying on a drone.
I'll put a link to a book if you want to read the actual extrapolation for that aliens or demons thing. It's not as simple as that outline, but here you go. It's in the what is it, purple pill is what y'all call it?
Yep.
Yeah.
The pill.
Do you believe there are some demons?
I mean, if you want to go down that rabbit hole, we can have that discussion, but the Bible's very explicit that man was made in God's image, and there is other stuff, and it is not to be trusted.
Yeah.
The little bit of research I did, one of the biggest problems with UFOs, like if they are like aliens from another planet, is that if Jesus died on the cross for our sins, he didn't die on the cross for their sins, and that's like a serious
correct. Again,
problem.
yeah. Man is the image bearer of God, Nothing else. Like there's other creatures here. We have deer and wolves and bears and whales. None of them are image bearers. We are image bearers. And our world is not just Earth, it is everything. So it's fine for there to be other stuff, even to have technology. They are not image bearers.
Somebody's here. It's
Don't trust the
Sippy.
deer. Don't trust the deer.
Sippy.
Especially in Kentucky.
Don't throw me a co-host.
Oh, well, you could just take the co-host even if you're not.
I literally stepped outside to smoke real quick and it's fucking thunderstorming.
Oh, fun.
So that'll be fun. Anyways.
Yeah, we were talking about
trust
the
the
UFOs.
deer or the flying pigs.
Especially don't trust the deer in Kentucky.
I was listening after you turned audio on.
Yeah, people watching the stream didn't tell me there was no freaking audio other than me on the microphone. Shame on all of you.
Funny.
So we're gonna have to do some modification.
I keep forgetting that when I'm in this particular space, I'm on Rumble and whatever else platform you guys do.
Yep, no one told me.
Yeah. I mean, I did eventually.
Well, an hour and a half.
I apologize. I'm usually in the Rumble. I just wasn't today. I have like 8 other things going on, so I'm walking around my house.
For
it's
shame.
kind of funny because there were 8 people watching just Jinx.
Yep, and no one said anything.
Oh, so that was watching Jinx probably just nod because Joe was talking for like 40 minutes.
Yeah. That's all I was watching. I was like, what the fuck? Wait, where's the audio? I was like, this is crazy. So I texted him. Pretty funny.
This is what happens when one of us is missing.
Yeah, because I normally do the audio checks.
I blame Sippy. It's all Sippy's fault. Yeah. And the 8 people that were watching Rumble didn't say a fucking word.
You
know what?
I think it's
good
more
news
their
is
fault.
I heard you. I heard everybody.
Well, that's because it was coming through on your space.
Yeah.
I know. That's the good news.
The bad news is the live stream's just Jinx nodding her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the occasional words like, that's against the first, that's a violation of the First Amendment. Well, what is?
It'll be
no one will ever know.
Nah, I'm gonna sync up we're just gonna get the recording of the space and I'll sync up the audio and repost it.
Which we'll definitely have to do because the Lindsey Graham stuff was so good. As was the Mitch McConnell. A really good start.
Straight forgot my fucking umbrella today too.
Damn it, Sippy.
You lived in Washington for 3 years and you still use an umbrella?
Yeah, when it's fucking torrential downpour.
Pussy.
I do have electronics in my pocket. I don't need getting wet. We have flash flood warnings right now.
Oh,
yeah, I was going to ask, Sippy, are you safe from floods where you're at, man?
I'm not really sure where, for work. I'm at work right now.
Okay.
We're coming off plant shutdown, so we're doing the startup, and we have to be here to support the startup. So stupid.
All right. Well, I'm shutting down. I'm going to leave the group and call it a night here in California.
Enjoy your morphine.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm all nice and warm.
I bet.
Yeah. So, okay, take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Joseph.
Oh, my goodness.
He's feeling really good right now.
Yeah, he's definitely high as a fucking kite right now. Loving life.
High as land. What?
Damn it, land.
Damn it, land. Is Land even a speaker? I see her as a listener.
No, she's not a speaker.
Yeah, she don't want to talk. Land's hiding.
She is just your emotional support PFP.
Yeah.
I know. She was texting me, why aren't you in the space? And I was like, oh, I figured she was in the space. Nope.
I threw her a microphone so she can defend herself and make fun of you.
I threw her a microphone too. We're going to force her.
Land. Come on, Land.
Why isn't Lucky up? Why isn't Lucky up? What the fuck?
Well, I've just been handing out as people have been requesting. We're just trying
Hello,
to...
Southern. How are you?
How are you?
Be better if I can get off work.
You can't just leave.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
still needs to pay his bills, man.
Yeah. The
JinxedSip will be able to do that.
Yeah, JinxedSip can't do that yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Are you still with your old job there, Sippy? I know you were talking about switching.
Unfortunately, yeah, the other one passed me up because it was a requirement that I had a bachelor's degree. So even though I exceeded every other requirement they had, it's not that one.
I can't imagine that like gray web bachelor's degrees are too expensive these days.
Yeah. I don't know. You got to get it from an accredited engineering university. Bullshit.
If you can open up a fake hospice, you can get a fake bachelor's degree from an accredited university.
They sell more PhDs than actual PhDs are given out like every year.
Yeah.
So bachelor's degree has to be a cakewalk, bro.
Yeah.
We appreciate you staying above board though, Sip.
Yeah. I don't need a piece of paper to tell me I know what I'm doing. So.
No, well, apparently you do to get another job.
Well, it's because they're retarded. I mean, I don't want to work for somebody that thinks that way anyway.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times they want you to get a bachelor's degree as a way to show that you can complete something, essentially. But your work experience should cover that at this point.
I completed 14 years of experience. How about that?
Yeah, that should be good enough.
Plus multiple years in the military.
Well, yeah, but that didn't have anything to do with engineering.
But it still shows that you can complete what you start.
Yeah, most of a bachelor's degree is not going to have much to do with engineering as well.
English 101 is extremely important, Sippy.
I have that. I have an associate's degree. I just don't have a bachelor's.
Halfway there.
Well, no, the extra 2 years is a waste of time and money. I refuse to go back. I don't care. I refuse.
You must.
But before too long, AI will take over anyways. Then I'll be in debt that I can't pay off.
Are we all?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, technically.
I mean, we're talking about the government debt.
Oh, I said debt in general. But yeah.
I myself know.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I stayed away from it, and it worked itself out. I'm just fine. No debt.
Yeah, I'm basically a kind of go with the flow kind of guy. I figure another opportunity will present itself, and I'll knock that one out the park too.
Probably, huh? Would expect that.
Yeah, I don't really know. Not everything requires you to go to school. Like in my case, I can get my low voltage license pretty easy. All I gotta do is go take the test, or my ASE, which is my mechanic's license, which I'm planning on doing. I gotta schedule it. So maybe there's something like that for your field there, Sippy.
What if you started a consultancy, like an engineering consultancy LLC? So they're not hiring the person, they're just hiring the company. So they don't get to check credentials at that point.
So unfortunately, I actually did do that a while back. But unfortunately, a lot of them want that. Like if they hire an engineering consulting firm, they want that professional engineer stamp, which I can't get without a fucking 4-year degree from an accredited engineering school. They won't even let me take the test.
That's so annoying.
It is so annoying.
This is super like not on topic for your stuff, so y'all can shut me up whenever. Could you hire somebody with that engineering degree to get the stamp and then they can go on their merry way?
So a lot of times with the PE stamp, what a lot of engineering firms would do is there's just a guy that gets his PE stamp and he charges like $2,500 each time he has to stamp something.
I mean, that depending on as a former consultant, the rates for it seem like they would cover that. You could bake that into the overhead.
Yeah, that's what most of them do. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, that's basically that engineer saying, I went over these plans, they're good, and he stamps it with his stamp. But I think it's retarded because I've already actually taken the test, but I can't get the actual credentials. But I've taken the test and I passed it. So it's retarded.
It's like that. It's like that. That lawyer show where the kid takes the bar for other people but doesn't actually have it for himself.
Suits.
Yeah. Yeah. Suits.
Great show.
Yep. Pretty much the exact same fucking thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sad you can work your ass off, move your way up, and then put a ceiling.
Yeah. I mean, I started out in fucking like doing maintenance basically, but industrial maintenance, which is a little bit different than regular maintenance, you know. But I started out in that, and then I got like asked if I could do this one thing, which was automate a process, and I'm like, I know how. And then the plant just literally within a week gave me the title of systems engineer and told me to get her done. Basically, I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, that should be credential enough. It should be.
You would think. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Anywho.
I have a 4-year degree in marketing, and I work in marketing operations, which is like the nerdy back end stuff with marketing, like reporting and marketing automation and Marketo and all that kind of stuff. My 4-year degree matters less than my actual, like the software I use, which is Marketo and Salesforce. My Salesforce and Marketo certifications matter way more for my, like how far I can advance than my 4-year degree ever will.
And Salesforce,
So-
not shitting on your job, Salesforce certifications are fucking worth less than the fake digital paper they're printed on. They are so easy to get, like 85 badges in a matter of like 6 weeks.
Yeah, and the funny thing is like you can use Salesforce for 10, 12 years like I have, and the things that they test you on is insane. It's like never stuff you actually do. Like you're asked to do, it always depends on the company, but it's always about the use case and application in the company that you're at.
So you're like a pop-up. You're the reason why I got pop-up ads, huh?
Yep.
No.
That's 100% her.
Definitely.
Gotta run, guys. Sorry.
I actually do got to run though. So,
To be fair, I do B2B marketing, not B2C. So just want to throw that out there.
I don't even know what that means.
Business to business.
consumer.
Yeah, that business to business, and B2C is business to client or business to customer.
To
Consumer.
BBC.
Consumer, I believe, right?
Yes, consumer.
Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, I do have to run, so y'all have fun.
Yeah.
Back to work, slave.
Don't run too fast.
Oh, he'll take his sweet time. It'd take him like 10 years to get back to his station anyway. Yeah. We have time for one more topic.
How about the Hodge twins? The post I made.
No, we don't need to talk. We can talk about it.
Is it the trans account?
Yes.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard at that.
I found it by chance. I was looking at the follower page and
Did you like walk across the room from your microphone?
Hello?
No.
Are you there?
Because it got really fucking quiet. Sounded like you.
I'm sitting in my chair.
Oh.
There he is.
Yeah, it sounded like you like stepped away from it. Weird.
No.
We could talk about what was that? The Flock CEO calling all of us who say definitely don't cut down Flock cameras, wink wink, terrorists.
Yeah, well, I think they're terrorists for wanting to watch us the whole time.
Oops.
Let's talk about how Mitch McConnell won't do a video, only fake AI photos.
Oh my God, here we go. Full circle.
Come full circle.
Circle back, yeah.
Well, it has been an hour and 54 minutes since we talked about it, so. Yes, I think they should have done a video. No, it's not AI. Yes, that's a real newspaper. Brock's stupid.
And
Good
also, let's
recap.
be honest. If he did a video, they would just call that a video. They called the Netanyahu videos AI, so this wouldn't have changed anything.
That's true. Stupidity will always find a way to surface.
Yeah.
But why won't he do a video though?
Why
Who
does it
fucking
matter?
knows?
Because you know why it matters?
Yeah,
Because
I would like to know. That's what I asked. Yeah.
because when you do a video, you want to make sure that your people, your voters or your constituents, the people of the United States know that you are in good enough health or that you function, that you're alive, you have a heartbeat. When you just put out a statement, anybody can put out a statement, anybody can take a picture, you know. So I mean, yeah, it could be, it's probably real, but it just has the feel of not being real because he refused to do a video. That's
Well,
why.
I don't know. I don't know that he refuses to do a video. I just don't think anybody cares. Again, because Netanyahu, after everybody was saying that he got killed in that bomb strike, he did a video, and for 3 weeks after, everybody just said that was AI. So it's just more trouble than it's worth to do any kind of video stuff. Anything like what's the? There's not a point. Nobody's going to be satiated by a video if they're not satiated by a photograph.
It's true.
I
Well,
didn't I
Sarah
didn't see
just pointed
anybody say
out.
that Netanyahu's video was AI because you could easily
Oh, it was
research it.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, you
I didn't
didn't
see
see
that.
people calling his videos AI, really?
No.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, people were taking like his official news broadcast and looking at one camera artifact saying he had 6 fingers, and this stuff was like, I mean, it was all over the place.
Well, I did because I wanted to make sure, like when I first saw it, because it was so much talk, and I checked it in AI, Grok and Chat GPT, and it both said it was authentic video. It looked authentic to me. It didn't look like AI. So, but I mean, you know, no, I didn't see anybody say that though.
So Sarah posted something about the photo that was released and the
Yep.
real photo.
Yep, I'm
That
just pulling
the
that
news,
up.
yeah, there was the newspaper was all jumbled, so it looks like there was something there.
Did you see the hand? Her hand? She could have had her hand behind his arm, but it looked like the hand was disappearing. And then they had this weird thing on the wall. It looked like it was a place where maybe a picture should be, but then it just looked real weird. It didn't look right.
And what got me is he was wearing blue jeans and a button-up shirt in a hospital bed. That was the one thing that got me.
Well, he's in a rehab facility. He's not in
He's
like
not in the hospital anymore.
regular, like he's in the hospital building itself, but he's in rehab. He's not.
Okay.
So he doesn't need an IV and stuff like that. And for lack of a medical bracelet, you can't see his right wrist, so you can't determine whether or not he's wearing one. And rehab facilities don't always require them. But if he's in a hospital, he probably would be required to have one.
I've visited family members like my dad and even my grandma and grandpa in rehab facilities. They were always in like hospital either gowns or wear. They were never in like their everyday clothes, but that could just be my experience. It all seems weird, but like I don't know.
Definitely odd. Even that.
Yeah, there's a lot of dumb variables. I think the photo is almost assuredly real at this point, and he's alive and all that. All of the secondary stuff, I think we're probably all on the same page. That like, one, we're being lied to. We know that on some level or another. We just don't know what it is, and we're tired of being lied to.
Well,
Yeah. I would agree that it does look like they, well, wait. I mean, it does look like the AI enhanced it because his finger's all fucking.
and that came from the Mitch McConnell team, right?
This would be the one that they put on the website. I'm going to put this in the purple pill so that I can also throw it up.
Part of the issue is going to be, as well as a lot of their independent sites, they're built on things like WordPress and Duda and stuff like that. And when you put pictures in those, there's a box that you have to check where it won't do AI touch up before it publishes it to your website, which is like, it's another layer of bullshit that these people are just too dumb to get past, and it makes all this other stuff very mercurial.
Yeah, like, I mean, on the actual website, it's not that blurry, obviously, because I cropped it, so it makes it a little bit more funky, but
I just pretty much live under like a trust but verify motto these days.
Yeah, it looked weird to me.
I want to compare this
But,
to
you
the
know.
original photo. I have the original photo on my phone.
Ew, what's wrong with his fingers?
I mean, he's old. They get naughty.
Can you
Baby.
True, yeah.
can you zoom in the wife's hand? The one where it's like maybe she's sticking her hand behind his arm, but it looked like the hand is kind of like, like a AI kind of glitchy type of thing.
No, it looks like it's just resting on his elbow. Like, okay, nope. Now that I'm looking at the original photo, his finger still looks fucky like that.
I mean, to be fair, he just looks kind of fucky.
It's sketchy.
Yeah, I think part of it as well, like human brains are just strange in and of itself. Like, we were all expecting to hear that he was just dead, and then they threw a picture up of him like goofy smiling in a hospital bed in blue jeans and a button up. So it's one of those like uncanny valley things. Like, our brain just wasn't ready for it. I think that's a big portion of what's going on as well.
Yeah, also like literally hours or slash same day after Lindsey Graham, it's announced that he died. A lot of people on here said already that like they were fully expecting that to have been Mitch McConnell, and
I
I don't
was.
know.
I read Lindsey Graham died. It was late enough when I read it that I thought I was just reading like Mitch McConnell reported dead.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of shady stuff that's going on right now.
And wait a minute. And if Mr. McConnell does die, wouldn't that make us down to 50 people, 50 Republicans in the Senate, or is it 51? I think we're at 51 right now.
I think it would be 51.
What's up, Southern?
Did
What's
y'all
up,
see
Jinx?
how
Hey.
did y'all also see how Nancy Mace like did not even wait for poor Lindsey Graham's body to like get cold before she jumped in and was
Oh
like,
yeah, she's
"Oh my
ready to
gosh,
go.
she's
Who
There's
wasn't
awful."
expecting that from her, though?
Yeah.
She's colder than his body.
there's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people out there, saying that the world's better off without Lindsey Graham, and it's just like, at least give it a day. For fuck's sake, he's got family. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, you can go on ahead and you can disagree with his views and what else he believed in on the side, but I mean, at the same time, like, that's still a person. Like, come on. Like, I didn't agree with this whole, Jewish thing and
Nobody
stuff
did.
like that. And it's funny I say that. I just got back from church, but it's fun. But it's just I didn't agree with that. But I mean, at the same time, like, God bless his family. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be humans.
Also, he was a patriot too. Like, didn't he serve in either the Air Force or the Navy? I want to say it was the Air
Yeah.
Force, right?
Yeah,
Air Force.
Air Force.
Multiple, um, whatever it is, terms as a senator. I mean, and he really did push hard for the Save America Act. So at least there's that.
Yeah, 5 men in my family all served in the Air Force.
I didn't agree with he was known to be a warmonger, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that about him. But I ain't gonna go and comment any further. It drives me nuts though when I see people, and it's on our side. People that you respect, and they're like talking about how this was a service to us that he passed away, and shit, it just rubs me the wrong way. That's all.
Well, I said it, but Lindsey Graham he said a lot of ugly things about people too, so he wasn't like a very polite guy, and so sometimes you get back what you put out.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not one of those, fuck around and find out moments. It's kind of just, it's just, yeah, it's not one, it's not really that. But I mean, like, I do understand where you're coming from, Derek. But it's just, I wasn't a big, I mean, I'm not really much into politics. But at the same time, I know what I'm talking about. I wasn't a big fan of Lindsey Graham, but at the same time, it's just yeah. You look back on his beliefs, though, they were kind of weird. Or
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
more.
say weird. I would say they were more, just more or less interesting because kind of look, you're like, hey, I don't know.
We made fun of him. His biggest thing I remember is talking about how he sits down when he pees. You know, yeah. I mean, nobody did like him. No, I mean, a lot of people didn't
He
like him. I
said
should
that.
say. I was hanging out with or not hanging out, but doing a lot with Sean Fraser. If you guys know who that guy is, and that group would yeah, that was like his famous thing. Like Lindsey Graham sits when he pees. Basically calling him pussy. But it was funny. It really was funny. And I laughed my ass off. But when he died this morning, that was like it was just a shock. It really is. And then a lot of people. I mean, I just don't want to. We complained when Charlie Kirk died, and there was all those awful videos of the left celebrating his death, and I just don't want to be part of a group that's going to celebrate death of a person that we don't like. I mean, it's horrible. I mean, unless it's Hitler like,
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. Somebody said this once in a space today. They said that they think Hitler would have loved Charlie Kirk.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I was like, "Excuse me."
Are you retarded?
I'm not the one who said that. I'm not the one who said
Not
it.
you.
Truth, what is up with your microphone, man? This thing is
Yeah, it did
bipolar.
this. It did the same thing again.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
microphone went out.
sounded like you
You
walked
called
away
me.
from it.
You said,
yeah,
"Are you retarded?" And then all of a sudden, it just faded out.
I didn't mean you. But the guy that commented that.
Yeah, the guy who made the comment, I don't know. He's just an idiot. Just says anything. Just.
Truth's microphone sits when it pees. I'm just saying.
Shut the fuck up.
God damn
Don't
it,
get the beer
Truth.
though.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Well.
I was running the picture from the website, from his Senate website, McConnell's Senate website, and I had already run the one that was posted by the news and posted on social media and all that. It's still saying that it's no AI. Both of them say that there's no AI.
Really?
Uh-huh.
There's something wrong with that one photo. Yeah, I'm
Well, I
sorry.
mean, when you're zooming in, the letters are blurry because of it being in the foreground and the focus of the picture being the background, right? So it's just like if you take a picture of something in the foreground, things in the background are going to be blurry. So when you're going to zoom in, you're going to see that things look weird because they do, because of the blur. And
Well, the
then
video. Well,
Well,
here's the
then it,
thing: is that the video could be real, but I mean, you got to realize the app that we're talking on is AI central. You know, like everything is AI, pretty much. All the videos you see are, well, not all, but I mean, most of the videos that you see are fake. So it's like, could this video be fake? It's almost like it's a 50-50 chance. Of course, I have, well, kind of gonna play devil's advocate here, but I mean, of course, I think it's fake, but I mean, at the same time, it's just fun. I mean, it's just,
I think it doesn't matter. But the point I bring out is why how come they provided another the same photo, but then you can read the newspaper,
I mean, a lot of,
or it's a little bit different.
but see, a lot of these AI generators, they embed invisible watermarks directly into the images. So you can find them. And if they're not finding invisible watermarks, then I guess it could be made with one that doesn't do them, but I think pretty much all the major ones do, right?
Yeah, and it has metadata in it too. The
Well,
metadata is a
yeah. Well,
part of the
here's the thing about
the
metadata.
image.
When it comes to metadata, a lot of that gets wiped. Like X wipes all the metadata off of a picture when you post it. So you could have geolocation turned on your iPhone when you take a picture. When it gets posted to X, it's gone. It's completely wiped.
that's
Yep.
insane.
So
No, we'll see if
Well,
next
here's
week
the
if
thing.
he talks.
I feel like if you see a video that's like really reeled in, then that could be AI because of where they put the watermarks.
well, they embed them into the images. They embed it like Google. So for Gemini, it uses Synth ID, which embeds digital watermarks into images, audio, and video. And they're designed specifically to survive modifications like cropping, compression. My mouth doesn't work today, or filtering. So they persist. So if it was made with ChatGPT or with Gemini, unless you run it through a different AI, and even then it might still be there. But if you could crop it and all that and reduce the resolution, that invisible watermark is still going to be there.
You want to know something? AI is going to become so powerful in this country to the point where AI is not even going to be able to tell you whether it's AI or not. Like that's what's crazy. You know, like my favorite AI is not artificial intelligence. It's Allen Iverson.
That's the place I come from.
Yep,
I do
that's
I do support the government regulation over the AI, at least as far as it comes to generating photos and videos, because that can change. If it got good where you couldn't detect it with your eye, it's pretty close to there now. And it does fool a lot of people. But you imagine, throwing someone in jail over an AI video, it's retarded. So yeah, no,
that
I
can
support.
happen.
It can happen, yes, and I support a little bit of regulation. Make all the anybody who's using AI, it has to be registered, have to be watermarks, and make it a felony. If someone breaks the law.
I don't think it needs to be regulated that heavily. I would be fine with them requiring that all image and video and audio generation to require those invisible watermarks rather than it being an optional thing. But beyond that, I don't think that's reasonable, because then you're continuing to go into a Big Brother kind of situation.
It is kind of like a Big Brother, but y'all have other AIs out there that are not known, and that can generate, audio and video, and it's just about how you tackle those.
Right.
I
That's
mean,
what
I
that's
guess
what
you
an
really can't.
invisible watermark requirement would fix that.
Yes.
I mean,
It,
I got an example for y'all. Remember 15 years ago when we were afraid of deep fakes? Like where they could have taken somebody's face and they could have put it on like say a porn video or something like that. Like that was the first, big scare when it came to the internet. But now we got AI where it's pretty much like this ain't going anywhere.
And that's one thing that Grok is really good at is face swaps. It's really good at face swaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now we gotta face now we gotta try and defeat deep fakes and AI now,
they're
which
probably one and the
is
same.
yeah, it's insanity.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how things continue to develop. But I'm going to close this out here because we're actually 15 minutes over our end time. And I know Truth's got to go to bed. I need to
Yeah,
get something to
good
eat because I'm
morning.
still hungry from eating dinner at 5. So we will be back. Sippy will be back on Wednesday as well. So we'll be back on Wednesday, same